A's Extra.
Welcome back on the Anglers Extra pregame show. Game 14 is upcoming. Chatham travels to Brewster to take on the Whitecaps at 5 p.m. But first, it's time for Catch of the Day. I'm Chase Abrams. I'm joined today by Chatham reliever Max Luzarraga from Dallas Baptist. Max, you matched a collegiate high with 3 innings pitched last night. How's the arm feeling today?
Feeling good. Came off one day's rest to do it, so it was nice to get stretched out. I felt good. Third inning stuff dropped off a little bit, but I felt good out there.
How does the routine change based on how many days you've been resting?
Less rest. Obviously, we have to get back quicker. So after my save, the outing before, I did a light throw, got my body feeling good, and then did a lift the morning before my outing yesterday, and just got myself in a position to go out there and compete.
You mentioned the save. Going into last night, you were the only Chatham reliever with a save, typically used in leverage situations this summer. What was going through your mind as you jogged to the mound in the 4th inning?
Well, they had given me a heads up, luckily, that I would be first out of the pen. So I wasn't going out there completely sped up, luckily. I was feeling good. I knew they wanted me for 2 or 3, so mentally it was just go out there and compete, keep doing what I'm used to, and put up zeros, and that's what I did.
What was the conversation like pregame? We knew it was going to be a bullpen game. Did Dennis and Jay kind of talk to you about what your role was going to be yesterday?
In the outfield before the game, Jay had given me a heads up that I would be maybe used late on in the game for 1 or 2. I went up to him afterwards and I told him, hey, I'm here to get lengthened out a little bit. I'm going to start next year, so don't be afraid to use me for a little bit more. So then, like I said, in that 2nd inning, they gave me a call down. They were like, hey, are you good to go 2 or 3 tonight? And I told them, yes, sir. So we got after it, and, don't look back after that.
All right, starting next summer, you threw just 24 innings this past year at Dallas Baptist. How important has it been to get stretched out here in Chatham?
It's a big deal. I had 2 real goals coming in here at Chatham for the Anglers. It was 1, to get lengthened out, maybe get a few starts later on, and then number 2, throw splitters. And I got to do both of those yesterday, so that made me really happy. And you love that. You love to do both.
How's it been going with the splitters? Have you been locating them? Have you liked what you've seen so far?
I got to throw 3 different ones yesterday, I believe. They were all in places I wanted them. They were in strikeout counts. I didn't get swing and miss on any of them, unfortunately. 1 good take, 2 foul balls, but I like how it's moving. I think it's going to be a really good pitch for my arsenal, so I'm happy with it, and I'm happy that I got to use it and see it against hitters.
What made you want to throw more splitters?
So I'm a very north-south guy, and I have pitches that move glove side already. I just wanted another pitch that's kind of like short, kind of like my slider, just going the other way for lefties especially. Plays off the fastball really well too, and it's hard not to say splitters are popular right now. So that also makes you want to throw it a lot, and you see a lot of success at the highest level with it. So why not throw it?
Who gave you that idea? Was it a member of the coaching staff?
I've been encouraged already to work on a soft pitch at DBU. We had messed around with changeups. That never really worked for my pitch shapes, like my release, so splitters were the obvious choice for me. Started throwing them, threw them a lot in catch play throughout the year, never really incorporated them at DBU, but it was a big deal to start using them here when I got here, so I'm really glad I got to start using it.
Talk to me about why the changeup maybe didn't work as well, and what's different about the splitter that it works a little bit better for you?
I just don't I never felt comfortable with the grips of changeups to really locate them, but the splitter, it comes off more like a fastball, really, so I can just pull through and then pronate a little bit at the end, and that clicked much better for my brain. I could locate it much better, so it works a lot better in my arsenal. I can throw it with confidence and throw it hard, and that allows me a lot of success and a lot more margin of error than a traditional changeup grip would give.
What's it been like being coached by a couple former big leaguers, and Dennis Cook and Jay Powell, both former big league pitchers?
They're awesome. They know their stuff. They love to compete too. They got that old school style of baseball where it's go out there, fill it up, throw strikes, get punch outs, but they care a lot more about zeros and quick at-bats and getting ahead of guys. So it's nice to come down to earth a little bit with the modern game, trying to prioritize velocity and all that, and just go out there and pitch and really compete. So they're awesome.
Chatting with Max Luzarraga on Catch of the Day ahead of Game 14. Max, how are you liking Chatham so far?
Chatham's been great. My host family is wonderful. I'm with Eric and Erica Mitchell. They've been phenomenal. Been beautiful here. Weather's been great. The beaches are great. I know my parents back at home are a little jealous I'm here on vacation, and they love the East too. So I'm sure they're watching. And yeah, it's been a joy, really.
What do they love so much about the East?
Say it again?
What do they love so much about the East?
Oh, you know, it's Cape Cod. I mean, everyone knows the area. They know it's beautiful. They got the fishing here. They've heard all the stuff. So it's not so hidden at this point. So yeah, and they also both lived in New York at a point in their lives and been up here a little while. So they know this area and they know how beautiful it really is.
What's been your favorite part of Chatham so far, if you had to pick one?
Ooh, favorite part. I got to go to the beach with a few of the guys on one of our off days. I also got to go fishing with Eric on our last off day, and that was awesome. Like to get out on the ocean. I didn't catch a whole lot, but yeah, it was fun. It was really fun to do something a little out of my comfort zone too. So that was awesome.
Beach and fishing have been pretty common so far. Max, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you.